Hi everyone, today is our Somerset Math Circle Club, the first lecture. Today's lecture we have 5 parts. First part is about number sense. We'll talk about addition, multiplication, negation, and subtraction. So some of the properties here students may have already known or applied to a lot of the problems. Here is a summary. Addition is commutative, which means A plus B can be written as B plus A. You can interchange which one goes first. Addition is associative. The 3 numbers adding together, you can either add the first 2 together or the later 2 together. So the answer would be the same. Third property is multiplication is commutative. A multiplied B is equals to B multiply A. We have an example here. 3 multiplied 2, you can interchange the 2 numbers, equals to 2 multiply 3. Multiplication is also associative, which means you can either multiply the last 2 numbers together or the first 2 numbers together. The answer would be the same. Here's an example. Here is number 5 is the multiplication can distribute over addition. So here we have a bracket. So inside bracket we have 3 plus 4. So this multiplication outside the bracket is going to distribute over these 2 terms. To break up the bracket, we have 2 multiply 3 plus whatever sign inside the bracket remains. So 2 then multiply 4. So if we have 2 multiply 4 minus 3, this one to break up the bracket, again, the multiplication is going to distribute over the 2 terms. First term would be 2 multiply 4. Whatever sign inside the bracket remains, and then 2 multiply 3. So this is how the multiplication distributes over the terms inside the bracket. You can have multiple terms inside the bracket, and this one would distribute over every single term. And the next property is the negation of a number. So let's talk about negation first. Negation meaning if you have a number x, the negation of x is actually, you can write it as minus x. So it meant to have, if you add minus x to x, that should give you the 0. So that's the negation, definition for negation. So this one is called the additive inverse of number x. You can do negation of a number once to get to minus x. You can do it again, that's minus x. So this one, you double negation, you come back to the original number. And number 7, subtraction is neither commutative nor associative, which means for subtraction, A minus B is not equal to B minus A. And this, again, this is the same, A minus the bracket, B minus C, not equal to the A minus B, then minus C. So you cannot do the last 2 numbers subtraction and the first 2 numbers subtraction. These 2 operations will give you different answers. So we'll look at some of practice problems. First,